It's Kubera time, as they say on Fridays, at least on this pitiful channel. Anyhow, let's jump into it relatively quickly. Probably about 3 chapters as I'm recording this. Very much in advance, but I'm also still very short on time. It's again a busy week. I think I mentioned this last week, but sure. Anyway, let's bowl, shall we?
Tada, you alright? You didn't try to stop Akasha and hurt yourself, did ya?
No, I'm good. I stepped back right away without resisting the fight. Good thing you were in your human form.
Thank goodness.
In its terror form, she would have gotten herself in deep trouble getting all aggressive like a watchdog. It's embarrassing. I'm trying very hard to suppress the hostile tendencies of my Sura form.
It'll be tough. Even your parents struggled all their lives to manage their hostilities.
At least Tada has a genetic disposition. That's a good excuse. But others... remember that one Garuda who is infamous for being hostile? Ah, the one who was under Vishnu's care since little until she went missing. Yeah, Kalavinka. I think her name was Kalavinka. I heard that without Vishnu's item, she'd just flip and go off the hinges. Head's fucking huge, what the fuck? She must have been young and wild back then. Wouldn't she be better by now?
Well, we'd never find out since she's still missing.
Little do you know, she was here moments ago. Anyway, what's up with Akasha pushing through like that out of the blue?
She wouldn't be here to take advantage of Hanuman's weakened state, would she?
Nah. We're still allies with the clan. I mean, wouldn't they be pretty screwed if we turned our backs on them like the others? I'd say they are already hopeless to have someone like Akasha lead them.
I really like her cocky attitude. When she's just an imitation king of a fallen clan.
Akasha's spooky. Right? Akasha's spooky. Right? Like, she is very much not to be trusted. Oh god. Thank fucking Christ my desktop audio is muted. Otherwise you would have... I've got my editing software open because I was going to edit before I started recording, but then didn't. And so I've got stuff in there and I just clicked play in the editing software. Thank fucking Christ. Anyhow. That'd have been awkward. Right. Season 3, episode 256, Abyss 15. Ah, I see what you're getting at. I heard how after the Cataclysm, Manasvid and Sagara went from one clan to the other with a proposal. So, they went from Asura to Gadhava, then to Airavata, but got rejected by all of them. Ooh, making deals with Airavata? Sus. That's sus behavior. That? Dubious, dangerous stuff. And those snakes ended up going to you, and you accepted their proposal. What they were proposing was pretty attractive. In the universe, that's coming to an end. Being on the side of the one who knows its ending is in itself an enormous advantage. It's not even worth listening to this. Garudas are done. Those snakes must have thought of you as so little, seeing you accepting their crappy proposal as their enemy clan. Maybe they thought they could talk like adults with me despite our enemy stance. But with you, on the other hand, it's like trying to have a conversation with a wall. You're just a parrot with a runny mouth. You think you're the king now that Garuda's in shitty shape. See? Look at that thoughtless behavior of yours. If you harm me now, who will you rely on going forward, huh? Or would you rather bow to the bugs, just like Makara? Ha! Nonsense! Why would I go to those bugs? When the Breacher clan still preserves the majority of the high-ranking Nastika. And there are also Kinara clans. There's also the Kinara clan standing as strong as the Asura. You can't last till the end just with Nastika. Sooner or later, the dragons will fall. And Airavata, you just can't trust her. Period. That sly fox already decided it. Everyone in epic proportion. Already deceived, not decided, deceived. Sorry, slip of the tongue. deceived everyone in epic proportion tens of thousands of years ago. When her true identity was revealed, she used her mental transcendental skill to turn everyone against each other, and spared her own life at the cost of her clan members. That thing has been claiming to be the neutral king for the longest time, but in reality, it weighs the scales every moment. It's neither neutral nor a king. Haven't you also heard that the real king of the Kinara is currently in the human realm after Kubera sneaked her away from the current Aravada?
Interesting, so Kinara's still around after Girl got given her name. Interesting.
It's just a circulating rumor. That may be the truth to someone like you who hates Aravada, but to me, it's nothing more than just rumors. For instance, it's the same as the rumors about being the culprit for what happened to poor Garuda. Fine, if that's what you'd like to believe, suit yourself. I'd like to talk some more with this human over there. I won't stop you, but unlike you, I think we could speak the same language. No way. Ron, don't bother listening to any of what that bastard says. You'll have to listen. That thing wrapped around your heart. You'll die if you just let it be. More precisely, your body in the year N5 will die around Syro. Even when you leave, the item that's already been equipped will remain here. Even without knowing why. In this era will live on with this item that rips through its heart and slowly started losing himself due to increasing pain and suffering. In the end, you'll end up ripping out your own heart. You will survive if you pull out the heart that's entangled with the item. Is your original heart still inside your body? Who knows? Maybe someone got rid.
How did I read that as Gortrid? The fuck?
Got rid of your original heart in order to transform your body the way it is now. Don't pull any of your crap with him. Why are you all worked up? I haven't even said much. Yet. Hanuman, I suggest you come out clean before it's too late. Both about Yaksha and the things you've done. Shut your mouth and get out! You're overreacting. Your overexcitement,
fuck me, I can't read,
will only trigger suspicions. Come to me if you're interested. I also know the whereabouts of Maruna. Get it together and stay alert. That bastard's luring you to the wrong path. Now that she's teamed up with the snakes, I wouldn't be surprised if you pull all kinds of dirty tricks to get what she wants. I'll do everything in my power to figure out how to get that item off of your heart. Just don't get any ideas and wait for me here. Never, ever think about doing anything foolish.
I feel like I'm voicing Hanuman too calmly, but at the same time it's hard to maintain that tone of, like, the right voice for Hanuman while also acting properly. So I probably should just drop it and just try and act.
I brought you something to eat. It may not be as good as the food in the human realm, but where's Hanuman? She went to get information on how to undo that item in your heart. I'm sure she'll bring you good news. No way. The situation outside is being worse while I'm sitting here. I can't just keep waiting indefinitely. Can't you let me out of here? I'm sorry. I'm just a mere Rakshasa. Come on. A mere Rakshasa gets a seat next to Hanuman? Honestly, your position is such that you won't be in danger for letting me out of here, right? You have a pretty solid understanding of how Sura society works. But Kalavinka could be in danger if you don't let me out. Look, this necklace. There's something she was wearing. She asked me to put it back on her when she left me with me. She said that without it, she might get overly excited and forget about what she's fighting for. So, she asked you to hold on to that? That's right. I don't know much, but based on what she said, isn't this something important to her? I steered everyone's attention away. But we might still get caught if we made a sound. So keep quiet and follow me.
Hold on. Are you coming with me?
Abyss is a dangerous place. Not to mention, I can't trust you 100% that you'll be going to Kalavinka. You seemed quite stood up after Akasha's visit. The fact that you made a wish for the sake of Maruna, and how you have a personal connection with Kalavinka has been missing. You seem to have a profound relationship with the Garuda clan. How did that happen?
That's a long story. Actually, I can't even tell it if I wanted to. If you ever get a chance, come to Willarv. Oh my god! What the fuck? Hold on a minute. If we were to meet again in that place, I might be able to tell you everything.
It's a shame that it has to be Willarv. Even if I ever had the chance, I'm not sure if I'd have the courage to step on the land where Yaksha has been buried.
Garuda clan stronghold.
Nothing yet.
Hey, Samfani! She's back! Back, it's more that we're back and she's still here.
Now, I stationed surveillance forces as you ordered, but there's no news yet. I see. What a shame. If he'd come here, he would have found the fastest way back to Willarv. You said Willarv. How could he go from here to a human realm? Well, the same way Maruna used to go over to Kart. Maruna's in Kart.
Okay. I feel like I'm either forgetting something or misremembering something. I feel like that shouldn't be new information. Is he? But what? I'm unsure. And has Akasha met Stage 5 Maruna, or is she on about previous, Maruna of this period in time? It would be Stage 4. I wonder. Someone will have to correct me on my presumed misunderstanding here.
But when I asked you a while back, didn't you say that he's taking a break to recover after being attacked by the Taraka while visiting Godhava's stronghold? To let him know of his 4th stage growth? He is taking a break. Since I sent him and Godhava, who looked like he was about to dry out in the Sura realm, to a planet with plenty of clean air and water.
So it's presumably this era's Maruna that she knows the location of. It doesn't seem like she's met 5th stage Maruna yet.
Did you obtain the ability to open gates that lead to the human realm? It's not my ability per se, but I could say I've gained the power, although I cannot introduce you to you yet. I've gained an ally who possesses the power.
Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. Akasha. Akasha, you shouldn't be doing that. That's not something you should be doing, Akasha. Don't do that. Don't be doing things like that, Akasha. It's not good. You shouldn't be doing that. Nuh-uh. No. No. Don't do that. My hair's sticking out annoyingly. Always post-shower that does stupid shit like this. Sag. Anyway, carrying on.
I'd assume this is the point where Kalavinka found the way around. So, do you recall the direction from which you came? Probably from this way.
That passage leads to the core of Abyss. It's the most avoided passage due to the risk of running into high-ranked Taraka. Are you sure you came from that way?
I'm pretty sure, since the reason why me and Kalavinka ended up in here was because Roltara passed from Willarv to the Abyss. According to Kalavinka, Roltara is either being backed by the Taraka, or she has the throne herself. And that's why she can go back and forth between the human realm and the Abyss.
So, that's why she went to fight Roltara. I'm not sure why she's given the necklace to you when she's gone fighting. But we can't expect other Nestika to step in to help when it concerns Kalavinka. So, it'll just have to be us two. Since she grew up with God Vishnu, I doubt she'll do anything too extreme. The situation shouldn't be that dangerous.
Are you very close with Kalavinka?
Why would you think that?
Considering the possibility of a fight breaking out, I thought you wouldn't be stepping in like this unless you're close to her.
Since we're not even in the same clan, I'd say we're pretty close. But she isn't the sole reason why I'm stepping in. It's maybe because I've known you since a very long time ago.
Because of Yaksha's heart. Season 3, episode 257, Abyss 16. Did Hanuman talk about me in general?
No. She did talk about her descendants from time to time. They were all about Rakshasa. She never spoke of any humans. I only heard about you after I took you to her today.
Then how else would you have known me since long ago?
To be more precise, there was this person I used to know since long ago. I just came to realize that person is you. You were a human who has the pledge token, but also said you'd wish for Maruna to turn over a new leaf. I doubt any typical human could do such a thing, but if it's that person that I know, it's possible. Back when no human cities even existed yet in Willarv, one of my sisters had told me about a Sira that looked like Maruna, and an ordinary human in black capes.
Well, you see, judging from this, that don't look like Ran. Unless that's Maruna. But again, I don't know. Yeah, no, that's Lee's. Yeah, okay, I was right. That ain't that. Yeah, okay, okay. I didn't even need to think about it too much. It was just, yeah, here's the answer.
According to that story, this isn't the first time you've equipped the pledge token.
Huh? What? No way. I have no recollection of anything like that whatsoever.
Unfortunately, that sister of mine's already dead. There's no way of confirming further. But you see, there's some hope for you in that story. As the fact that the pledge token could be a way of protecting that heart. If you could bear the suffering from the pain, having that item equipped in your heart could not be such a bad thing, after all.
It was so intense that I even collapsed from it. Are you telling me to keep enduring that kind of suffering? I mean, I don't know if this is just me, Ron, but you don't seem to be in too much pain right now. So, yeah, maybe you're fine. Maybe you're good. You know? Just saying, brother. You know, Ron, you seem fine. Or maybe that's just me, you know? If you tank it, then you've got... the Eye of Perishment in you.
I know. It must be difficult, especially since you humans are more susceptible to pain. If you don't feel confident enough to fight this suffering, look for someone who possesses the Transcendental that can stop it for you. The effect of the current Transcendental will slowly taper off. And if you can't find a solution before then, that intense pain you felt the first time will hit you again. Or would you rather like to go back to the stronghold. That might not be as effective as Shuri, but there are plenty of other Nastika that can temporarily stop your pain.
No, it's okay. Let's keep going. Looking for alternative ways to deal with my suffering can wait, but helping Kalavinka cannot.
Very well then. I can hear them battling. We should slow down to assess the situation further. Then approach accordingly. Huh?
He ain't fucking around, he's just getting in there. Roltara. She's back to the form she was in when she first appeared in Willarv. She would have turned like that on purpose. Then, did she grow weaker during the fight? Or just over time? Although Roltara will only be around until the traces of Merit remain, we cannot let her break down this place in the meantime. VIGOR already, had this been the human realm, I guess she couldn't sustain that power even in the abyss. It lasts longer than the human realm, but eventually disappears. Then did Roltara become somebody who cannot exist unless certain conditions allow her to appear? Kalavinka! Stop! Roltara's mind just came back!
She's not in the state to have a normal conversation. Go and put that necklace back on her while I block her.
Don't listen, Ron. Stop. That power. No more.
Hurry. If we drag this on, things will get even more dangerous.
I don't have the lifespan to be dragging this. I gotta make this work in one shot.
Darn it! Ron, get back! You must avoid the white flames.
I can't. I might not have enough lifespan to try it again. My body can handle it, as long as I can push through the pain to approach the neck.
Are you alright? The burning pain should be much worse than the pain in your heart, but you're holding up much longer than we expected.
We like how you surprise us like this, Rod Cyrov.
But limitations exist, and they cannot be helped. Here, hold our hands. We'll help you unconditionally this once. Since you're so wary of us, we feel necessity to give you a hand for gratis.
Huh? For gratis? Hmm?
You know.
You... Who are you all? Who are you to keep showing up in front of me?
We are those that have turned it into ashes at the beginning of time and become the fertilizers of this land. Sometimes we are called nature or the flow, and at times we're called the blessing or the curse, and at others the vigor.
God, look at this. So annoying. Unimportant though. That... Well then. The vigor, huh? That kind of gives away a little bit. I'm wondering. So they're the foundation... They're the foundation, presumably, of the universe. Nature. Vigor. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, he's got a little boost. Presumably,
them giving him that helping hand will mean he's able to use his power temporarily without it burning his life force. Ron Seraph, are you alright? You... yeah, I'm perfectly okay. Looked after Kalavinka for me. A good check on Roltara. Roltara slowly faded away until she vanished completely, after opening a gate leading to the human realm over there. Well, there's Ron's way back. It's just whether he's able to deal with the pain of the pledge token in the Eye of Perishment. Will he perish? Or will he grow stronger because of it? Lest we find out. So I've been wondering, just as a general timescale thing, how much longer is the the timey-wimey shit? Like, how much longer are we in the past for? Like, even to, like, the present day, are we still not... You know, like, and when I say present day, I mean real world, the chapters. Even though, like, we still going through flashbacky time stuff, even in the current chapters? Because if so, Jesus Christ, how much happened while they were... Jesus. Like, Ram and Maruna went through a fuckload. I mean, they've already been through a ton, but the fact there's even more... Christ. Since I can't mention Kalavinka to Hanuman, I'll just tell her that you returned to the human realm based on something you know. Since there are seldom cases of one getting ported to the human realm from the abyss. Would that simple explanation be enough? You wouldn't need to tell her more about what you saw. Maybe you should at least tell her about Roltara. At an Azteca level, it will be forgotten. Anyway, if I said anything. Her specialty in erasing her presence, paired with Azteca tendencies to forget, makes it very difficult to deal with her. So in the end, planning and fighting against her fall on Rakshasa's shoulders. Interesting. I assume being around for, you know, well, since basically the dawn of time, you probably, you know, small details don't matter, and obviously Roltara having an already rather transient presence makes her a very effective weapon against Azteca, doesn't it? I wonder if that's the plan all along. And by that, I mean very powerful 4th stage and even 5th stage Rakshasa. Since regular 4th stage Rakshasa don't even stand a chance against her, even when they face her in a group. That forgetting about Roltara thing, does that also apply to gods, or only Azteca? I couldn't say for sure, since I've never spoken to a god. But I do know that it doesn't pertain to just Azteca. There are very old age Rakshasa that have been in existence since the beginning of time, and they too become cognizant of Roltara only when her name is brought up in conversation, and forget about her as soon as the subject shifts. If this phenomenon is due to their old age, then gods may experience something similar. Then how about Maruna? He didn't seem to know about any of this. The passage is starting to narrow. You should hurry and go through it now. Ah, right. Thank you for all your help. I return that to you. Thank you. Because of Kalavinka? Of course, that too, but for being someone Yaksha could hang on to until the day he took his last breath. Wait, the fact that you'd known me since long ago, there was more than what you told me earlier. In his pointlessly redundant life, he said you were his comfort, one of the few things that gave him something to look forward to. Although the encounter he'd so wished for never took place. Thank you for the comfort and motivation you've given to him. To our exhausted king, who's been enduring all those years after losing his beloved half at the beginning of time. Season 3, episode 258, Abyss 17. Temple of Destruction site. Class 1 hazard area. You must be accompanied by a magician with opponent. Phew. Good thing I trusted you. You're definitely one of those friends he spoke of. No wonder I felt like you were easy to talk to. What's this? You're crying? Crying?
Let go of me. Just let me be.
What? Was I that scary without the necklace? You're such a baby.
No, that's not it.
Huh? You weren't scared? You're the man. You're the man. Can I ask you for you to hold it for me from now on?
You really have no idea, do you? Do you know what I've been through because of you?
What? Are you not feeling well? Are you hurt?
Never mind. Just don't ever give me that necklace again. And don't expect me to be that powerful either.
Why not? Tell her to keep giving it to you. You just have to use the least of your lifespan. We'll do the rest. Try us. You gotta protect your family in the real universe. Gods don't care about your family as much as you do. Who else will look after them if not you? You saw it all. That dreadful future. Are you willing to let that happen? Remember why you're fighting through all this in the first place. You can't look the other way, Ron. You're the only one whose family's counting on. Your family's counting on. You need us! Ron! Ron! Ron!
Just shut up!
I didn't say shut up! Seems like you've been through a lot because of me. I'm sorry, but don't go off without me. It's been such a long time since I met someone I could talk to.
I'm fine. Just let me be so I can straighten my thoughts.
So you're okay, right? Is that the gate we used? It lasts longer than I'd expect. Perhaps it wasn't Roltara who opened it.
The one we used to get here was right behind us. And it disappeared as soon as we got here.
Huh? What's that?
Another gate.
Is this
Akasha? Oh! That's fuck. Oh, nah. Akasha is dodgy as fuck. Not only is she, teaming up with Taraka, but, I mean, that shot of her. I mean, that's cold as fuck. That is such a dope shot. Oh my god, that, cinema. This was cinema. Oh my god. Why you fly off like that all by yourself?
The passage was directly connected to the Garuda clan stronghold. And somebody's already passed through it. That smile on Akasha's face. That has to mean
somebody. And co.
Mom? Kubera, how did you... Mr. God brought me here. You said there were lots of people on this part of the land.
You are... No way. How's this... Please, take her back at once. Go back. This cannot be...
Mom?
Kubera, go back to the neighborhood and stay there. You shouldn't be here.
But the neighborhood is much more dangerous, Mom. All these meanie monsters came, and they were being bad to the princess.
No, Kubera. Those aren't meanie or bad monsters. What did I say about judging based on appearances?
Boy.
Take her back. Hurry.
Why should I do as you tell me? This kid somehow summoned me. So she says. So she at least has a say. But you're nothing.
I'm at a loss for words hearing you say that. What's the point of me getting this far away if you bring the child here?
Am I supposed to be considerate of your situation?
How? How can you say things so irresponsible after all?
Irresponsible, you say? I really have no idea what you're talking about.
Kubera, get away from him right now! He's fake! He's not the god that will help you!
Whatever do you mean? Mamalise? Whatever do you mean?
peculiar, to say the least. But we will be leaving this reaction here. So if you've enjoyed, leave a like, comment, sub, notification bar, share the video around you, the usual YouTube stuff. And with that all out of the way, I've been Animal City, you've been you, and I hope it's time for another video. That's a ta. Bye now.